The latest census numbers show the Sun Belt growing faster than any other part of the nation. One state especially experienced a population explosion.
Texas was one of the leading states. It grew by about 4 million people. It'll get 4 new congressional seats. So these are boom times.
Boom times that can be attributed almost entirely to a growth in the Hispanic population. In fact, so many Hispanics have come to Texas.
Honor the Texas flag.
For the first time, this census will show whites are no longer the majority here.
If you look at the next 3 decades going forward, Anglo growth is going to be completely flat, no gain. Blacks will have just a little bit of gain, and almost all the gain will be among Asians and Hispanic.
7 days a week, 365 days a year, our buses are always running.
Many of the newest Texans came on buses like these, buses that run directly from Mexico.
We've been experiencing growth, over the last 15 years, but especially now, recently, like within 5 years, we've seen an exponential growth as far as our customer base.
That growth does not come without some growing pains for the state. Hispanics tend to have lower incomes, higher dropout rates, and fewer have health insurance.
What Texas obviously needs to do is to put more effort, more money into education, particularly early childhood education for English as a second language student. It needs to make sure that Hispanics have access to health care so they grow up smart and healthy. Texas isn't doing that, and that's a long-term problem.
But some cities are getting on board. In the Dallas suburb of Mesquite, they have upped the number of English as a second language courses offered.
Patos. ¿Cuántos patos estás viendo?
That's because in 2001, just 7.7% of students were considered to speak limited or no English. This year, that number is over 18%. And if the trends shown in this census continue, the number will grow even higher. Rich Matthews, The Associated Press, Mesquite, Texas.